we all started out the same in the sense that all of the people that were up here and me didn't know this stuff all along. I mean, even a lot of them said that, right? They were like, I didn't know what I didn't know. And so when I first started working, for example, with Jo, even though she had been an entrepreneur for a long time, she didn't know this sort of world, right? She wasn't doing the online thing, she wasn't doing the social media thing. She was nervous and had fears about stepping into a whole new business model, is really what it was for her. And when I first started working with Mara Lee, she was feeling afraid because she was burned by people, right? She had had bad experiences with coaches, and she had trust issues there. When I first started working with Michelle, she was getting in her own way because she had limiting beliefs, right? Limiting beliefs that were keeping her stuck. And when I worked with Nancy for the first time, she had no idea what to do for a marketing plan. You know, she had always had clients come to her by word of mouth and referral. And then when the economy tanked and those calls stopped coming, she was at a loss, right? So she had to learn a new way, a new method. She had to get the website set up and the opt-in and the list and understand how to use social media. And, you know, Terry was another example. She came to me because she needed to know how to leverage. She had worked in one business model and it was taking a lot of time, right? She wanted to leverage herself and have more leveraged income. And that required a lot of shifts for her, right? Both practically, to learn the practical stuff, and also with her mindset and the marketing. So the difference is that the people that you saw up here that were sharing their stories, they made a decision that they were going to move into making a much bigger impact in the world and in their clients' lives too. And they got really clear about where they are now and where they wanted to go. Because you have to be clear on that. You have to know, all right, here I am now, and here's where I want to go. Because you can't move forward into that place you want to go without realizing, you know, where am I now? Right? Getting clear on that. And now it's your turn to get clear. And you're going to get clear about where you are right now so that we can help you move into where you want to be. And I truly believe that there is power in recognizing that you can't do it by yourself. You can't do it alone. When I first started my business and it wasn't growing, and I hired my first business coach, I accomplished so much from hiring that first coach. And one of the first things I needed to do, though, was get really clear on where I was at that time. And some of you know the story. My business went from making, I think, less than $20,000 that year to over 6 figures in 2 years. And it's okay to say that you need help, okay? You can't help others without helping yourself first. That's a theme of these 3 days, because I know we've talked about that before. I want to introduce to you the Impact Academy, which is a 12-month program, and it's what I call Marketing and Mindset School for Mission-Driven Entrepreneurs. And when I say mission-driven, it doesn't mean, again, you have to have this huge, huge mission. Your mission could just be, I want to help 10 more clients a month, or my mission is to bring home more income for my family. Okay? So don't let the word mission make you think that it's something so, so big. It's very personal to you what your mission is. Now, let me tell you a bit about how this program is different than what you might be used to. You may have heard of coaching programs or masterminds, training programs before. You may have been part of them, you might be part of them now. But I want to share why Impact is different. It's about creating a better version of your business, not becoming a version of somebody else's business, right? I don't like when I work with people and it's like, let me tell you how to have a version of my business. Because everyone's business is different. And I think it's really important to realize that this is a program that's not going to make you a carbon copy of somebody else. It's going to make a better version of what you have. Sharing collaboration and resources. You heard the people who were up there talking about the resources are in the room, the resources are in the group. They're doing joint ventures together. They're sharing in inspiration. They're sharing in their struggles. And in my own programs that I'm a part of, this has been one of the best things for me, is meeting new people, friends for life that come out of these programs with me, people I still talk to all the time. The support, that's really one of the biggest benefits. You're going to get the entire picture, plan, and steps, right? So I'm all about the how-to, the whole thing. Not just the dangling carrot, like I'm going to give you the what and the why and a little bit of the how, right? When you work with me, I think it's been made clear, you're going to get it all. And you're not going to be isolated, right? You're going to have me as well as other people in the program. Templates, scripts, checklists, and more. Jo's always talking about this. I know, she forgot to mention this when she was up there, but she's obsessed with my templates. She's like, oh my gosh, you have such good templates. Like, I just send them to Lori's saying yes to. I mean, I gotta send this email to this JV partner, I don't know what to say. Here's my template. You know, I have to do this with a client and I don't know what to send them. Here you go, right? It's stuff that they can model. You know, they tweak it sometimes, but it's stuff that they can model because it's shortcutting their time. She called me from the side of the road, and by the time she got home, there were templates in her inbox. Yes. Generous access to one-on-one private coaching. So this is something that a lot of other programs will lack, and a lot of people up here mentioned that. It's very important for me to give personalized attention. So we have private sessions. I care about you enough to know that in order for you to get results, you need personalized attention. I know I need that in my own business, right? I don't play that game where it's, you know, more about, well, let's just get all these people in and, you know, whatever, it doesn't matter what happens. I'm very much invested in your success because it's a reflection on me as well. So it's not one size fits all. I redesigned Impact over this past year to create a couple of different tiers, actually 3 tiers. And I created these tiers carefully because I know that not all business owners are at the same place, or aspiring business owners. And depending on where you are in your business, your needs can be very different, right? So the growth tier would be right for you if you're newer in business, or you're still working in a job, maybe, and you're exploring, right, what's out there. And you might be in a place where you've already worked with your first few clients, or maybe you've not had any clients at all. You need to build that strong foundation, right? That strong foundation, that network. You need to fine-tune things like your niche. Maybe you're still figuring out what your niche is. You need to ramp up your marketing knowledge. You need to increase your confidence, bring your income to a self-sufficient level, and you're ready to learn the basics of growing a successful business. The expansion tier is right for you if you are already bringing in income in your business and you're starting to become known, but you need to leverage more, right? You need to grow and multiply. And you saw some of the people on the stage who were telling us about they hit a certain point in their business or their income and it was time to leverage, right? So in the expansion tier, you're going to learn things like how to clone yourself with systems, with team, with technology, how to do bigger joint venture collaborations, how to grow your list really quickly, add more systems, get more visibility. Maybe it's time to create more high-level, high-ticket offerings, add more passive income streams, speak at bigger venues, maybe hold your own live events. And then the Mastery Private tier is right for you if you're ready for a high level of personal attention, a high level of accountability and coaching and information so that you make powerful decisions and take inspired action towards achieving your unique vision of success, right? Your vision. And you're ready to step out of your comfort zone and into being the CEO of your company, right? And you know that modeling somebody is the quickest way to get there.